How is everybody? Good to be here once again. Today is April the 13th. And obviously, a very good morning, evening, afternoon to everyone, wherever you are tuning in. So let's get started with today's session. Obviously, today is a Q&A, and obviously any questions that you have, as long as they're not support related, please put them into the chat area. Not quite yet. I will get round to them in a second. I've just got to do a couple of updates first before we get into that. Obviously, if I miss you, just put it all back in again, and hopefully I'll get round to answering your questions once they're in. So as far as news is concerned, we have some sad news today of the passing of Colin O'Brien from Australia. Colin was one of the very first Australians to join OnPassive back in 2018. And unfortunately, he lost his fight this morning. He had a very bad, what did he have? Stroke, and he didn't recover from it. So our thoughts and prayers are to him, his family and kids at this very sad time. But I just wanted to let you guys know of his passing, because he was an absolute true OnPassive. I spent quite a lot of time working alongside Colin, alongside Colin with the Australian team in those early days, getting Australia going, and he was an integral part of all of that. He was a true OnPassive, and he really was. He lived and breathed it, and it really is a shame to hear of his passing. So today's Q&A, obviously, Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's very, very kind for you to do that. Obviously, we are waiting for the ecosystem to go live. Remember what I said yesterday about the clarification. Once we see the ecosystem go live, there will be 3 days before we see O-Connect within it. Okay, so once we see the new ecosystem, there's then going to be 3 days before we see the O-Connect in there. And then once we get O-Connect in there, obviously this will be the time when we all have to do our signings of NDAs and user agreements, etc. After that period, after we've done all that, there's going to be 2 weeks free trial of O-Connect. Okay, and then after that, it will go public, and it will be a paid product. Also, a week after that, there's going to be a new revamped O-Mail, and then shortly after that, we will have O-Tracker, and then shortly after O-Tracker, we will have a whole new revamped O-Net. So the next 4 weeks are going to be very busy, plus O-Dit coming your way as well. So let's get started then. Put your questions in the chat area. I'll see if I can find any so far. There it is. Okay, let's see what we've got then. Like I said, if I've missed somebody or missed your question, then I will just put it back in again. We'll start with Jerry then. Hi, Red. When we buy our O-Connect product and become resellers, does that come with traffic, or is that a separate price? To be absolutely honest with you, at this stage, all we're looking at is the product of O-Connect. I'm sure that the company are going to be marketing O-Connect with that, but we'll have to wait and see, and it will become more apparent through the 2-week free trial period that we have with O-Connect. But I'm sure that traffic will be part of what we are paying. Obviously, we will be able to pay extra for traffic when we get that option. Okay, but for now, I think we're just buying the product, and we'll see what information we get from the company as far as that is earned. Let's have a look. So if you've got a question, put it in the chat area, and I shall hopefully get round to you for that as well. This is from Lali Kodriansky. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Red. How do we import our contact list from Yahoo to Omail? Thank you. I do know that it will accept CV files. So if you download your contact list as a CV file from Yahoo, I believe you'll be able to import it that way. Obviously, when we get the new revamped Omail, that will be the time that I will be bringing my contact list across. I won't be doing it at the moment. I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it differently from that. I've just missed one. Sorry, it's all going pretty crazy. I know that Stephen Brockle has put it back in the chat again, mate. This is from Jacqueline Davis. Greetings, Red. Indeed, I thought so. Sorry, I thought that was a question. It is quite hard when it's scrolling so much. Okay, this is from. Who's this from? This is from Aleya Yadov. The one credits generated from using free and paid application will be withdrawal in the bank accounts or not. It's my understanding that the credits that you generate from using the free products are not withdrawable. Okay, obviously. Commissions that are from sales of the products are withdrawable, but if you are generating generating credits, from using the products of OnPassive, they will show in your wallet, but you will then be able to use credits to purchase one of the products, and then you can resell that product, and then you will be able to withdraw those funds. There's no point in saying when are we expecting to have money and apples and stuff, guys, because I don't know. There's the answer to that. It all depends on your sales. That was a wrong part, wrong, all the rest of it. Vivian Benny, what's your question? Let's have a look. Within 2 weeks of free use, are we able to send out our resellers links to the resellers to join? Now then, what a good question. I can only go on what we have information on, and the information I have is what was on the pop-up, okay, that came in the back office. And it certainly said within that pop-up in the back office, okay, that update 2, the new ecosystem is ready to launch to the market with my links, reseller / affiliate links, my contacts, global calendars, and multi-theme choice, and much more. Now, if they are saying there that when we get the ecosystem, the resellers and the links are going to be available for us at that stage, it's my understanding that during this free period, then we will be able to invite people in to use the product, okay, during this free period, and they will be part of your organization. Obviously, this will build your organization, and then when the products come in as far as purchasing is concerned, if any of them then go on to purchase them, then they will you will get the commissions from that. So the answer to that is yes. I believe during that free period, we will be able to invite people to join our organization and use O-Connect during that period of time. That's my understanding anyway. This is from Kapid Kewal Ramani. Maybe. Is there any commission structure designated to the credits that are generated while using free paid products? I think I've just answered that with one before. Free credits that are generated by using the products you can only use to buy a product. Obviously, any commissions generated from sales of products, then yes, you can withdraw those. I'm just going to scroll a little bit more, see if I can find them. Who's this? Martin has just asked this question. Oh, be good to see you, Martin. It was said on a previous webinar that if you do not buy a product and someone in your organization buys a product, you will get commissions, but not be able to access it until you buy that product. Is this still true? Yes, I believe it is still true. I haven't been told that's not true. And we obviously, it is a fluid situation where you have to wait and see. We can only go on what we know, and what we know is what we were told previously. And if we've not been told it's changed, then we continue with that. I've just done that one as well. Sorry, we're doubling up. Yeah, if I've answered your question, guys, don't put it back in as stuff up. Let's have a look at this one. This is from Della Christie. Read, any idea about O-Domain will be available? We were told actually on one of the webinars O-Domain is going to be towards second phase of what is happening. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be imminent. My guess is probably 6 months' time. To be honest, at this stage, it won't make any difference. But that's the next stage of what OnPassive are going to be doing for us, which is marketing our websites and domain names. But I wouldn't have thought that O-Domain is going to be there within the next 2 months anyway, that's for sure. Okay, just looking for some more. Capel's got paste happy in the chat area with his question. Obviously, sorry if they're support questions, I won't be taking them. Amy January, hi, how you doing? I have a customer wanting to know if the O-Wallet is the only way to buy products. Can a credit card be used to instead? The answer to that is simply no. Everything has to go through O-Wallet. You fund your O-Wallet, and you can fund the O-Wallet using your credit or debit cards if you want to. Okay, but everything has to be purchased through O-Wallet. So it's a bit like using, if you think along the lines of a card, a debit card that you have to fund first. That's what O-Wallet will be. You put the funds in, you use that wallet to purchase what you want to purchase. And then commissions come back into that wallet as well. And obviously, if you get commissions in it, then you can use that commissions to buy other stuff, pay other people, transfer money to other accounts. Let's have a look. This is from Maria. Can people who invite purchase during the 2-week free trial? No. Okay, it says on that drop down, the 2-week free trial is a 2-week free trial. After the 2-week free trial, then it goes commercial. So nobody will be buying anything during that 2-week free trial. Whether you bring them in or not, they won't be able to purchase anything between that side. Steve Brocklehurst, that's the question you had, which was a good question. What is the difference between a founder and a new customer who becomes a reseller? We were told a long time ago that a founder will always have slightly better targeted traffic to them. Plus also every founder as it stands at the moment, the only way of joining OnPassive has to go through a founder's referral link. And also we've been told that the founder will have special privileges that customers stroke resellers will not. Bit like what we're seeing at the moment is that we are having a 2-week free trial to use O-Connect. It's my understanding that customers and resellers probably won't have that once we get going. Obviously during this first period, then yes, we have to start somewhere, but I believe in the future that won't happen at all. There's going to be a lot of privileges to be a founder, not just about the position that you hold, but also the things I've commented on, which is traffic sources. Also, we know as well that we're going to get discounted prices on purchasing products that other customers, stroke resellers, won't get. So there'll be a lot of differences, I believe, that will be there for us as a founder coming forward. We've got lots of questions. I definitely think I should do a Q&A for a longer period of time, to be honest, because we seem to be trying to get it in here. Who is this? Let's have a look. This is from Keith Morse. Hello, Big Reg and Jane. Will the founders have another opportunity to purchase more accounts? No, but you can become a reseller under yourself. So you could open a reseller's account. So join as a customer or user with a different email, and then you can become a reseller. Okay, but foundership, no. Resellers, yes. Or customers. Here we go. This is from Amy January again. Will there be a simple video to explain how we link or link our links to email to send out to the customers? Yeah, Ash actually mentioned this. He said that O-Media are going to do a presentation video specifically for O-Connect, and they're also going to present us with a email that presents O-Connect, that you put it all together. You just add your link, send it over to whoever you want, and it's all done for you. Remember, guys, this is part and parcel of the company working on your behalf. They're going to make it extremely easy for you to get that information to people. OP webinar, we will be able to record our screen to demonstrate how O-Connect works. Of course, it's part and parcel of what is in O-Connect. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see what the user agreement is, to whether we are allowed to share this information externally of the ecosystem. Until we see those user agreements, I don't know. But remember, every single step of the way, guys, I said yesterday, and I'll reiterate it today again, that you are signing an agreement of use of that product. So it really is important that we read the terminology that is within that agreement and make sure we adhere to those terms and conditions of that agreement when we are using that product. At the end of the day, yes, we've purchased the product to use, but there might be stipulations in it. I have no idea. But if they allow us to record it and externally show O-Connect, then we will find all that out in the user agreement. This is from Watson, or is it Watson? Watson, I think. Can one of the leaders do a separate presentation on the timestamp founder in the Matrix main group? Thanks. We're not going to do a separate one just for that, because we don't know how it's all going to work. All we know is that the timestamp has and always has been an integral part of what is going to be happening going forward. Okay. Again, we have to wait and see how it all pans out and what it looks like. But we have always been told that first through the door, okay, is going to be looked after first. Okay, whether this is going to be within the rotator or whether this is going to be in a separate one in some other way, shape or form. This is from Business Solutions. Can I purchase a product during 2-week free trial? No, is the answer to that. Because it's not going to be available to be purchased. As you said, you need to. This is why I keep going back to saying the same thing. Read the pop-up again and again and again in the O-Founders back office. It is extremely self-explanatory. Okay, it says there we have a 2-week free trial, and then after the 2-week free trial, then it will be available commercially to purchase. So it won't be available to anybody. Vivian Benny, can we have the OnPassive ecosystem in a different country under a different name? And will we have issues with OKYC in a different country? Can we have? Well, I don't really understand that, because your OnPassive ecosystem is accessible by all countries. It is online, so that's how you access it. I wouldn't have thought it would be allowed to be under a different name, because it is OnPassive's ecosystem. So I wouldn't have thought that would be a possibility. But as far as your location is concerned and using it, then the KYC will be very self-explanatory, and you'll be able to do all of that necessary very easily. I wouldn't worry about that at all, to be honest. Ash has said he's made it as easy as possible for people to do KYC. Lafith Saeed. Yeah, let's go for that. What is the best way to increase our income in OnPassive business? Share. That's it. Pretty simple, really. Purchase the product first, and then share with as many people as possible your link for that product, okay, to show them what OnPassive have to offer, whether that is the ecosystem or it is something, or it is a specific item that you are showcasing for these people to use. We've been told we're going to get a referral link for the ecosystem, and also from the sale of the products as well. Sunday Ibrahim, how does OnPassive make money for founders? How does OnPassive make money for founders? They make money for the founders because they are already marketing OnPassive, the company. People have signed up in the thousands to use the products and services through the advertising that they have already done through O-Media. The FIFA World Cup in conjunction with BN Sports. Also, we know that we have partnered the events organization. We are in the Coca-Cola Stadium in Dubai. We're on all the billboards. We're on Burj Khalifa, and it keeps going in the press all over the place. A metro station all over that. All of this is advertising of OnPassive, and if anybody then joins as a user through onpassive.com, they then go in a rotator, and these people will be divvied out to the foundership. So they then fall into your organization as a user in your organization. If that person then goes on to purchasing a product, guess what? You get a commission. And what have you done for it? That much. Nothing. Okay, that is the company making money for us, the founders. Plus, there's going to be lots of other ways as well. But that was one of the ways. This is from Kapil. Will we, as a founder, will we get a share of income from the income that OnPassive is earning now, or is that will earn in the future to come? The promise that has always been made to us as a founder is that we will be given a system with digital products and services that we can then make money from. Okay, that has been the promise from word go for us as a founder. Anything externally of that, okay, is entirely up to our CEO and the company to decide if they are going to share any other profits with us, the founderships. Do I think so? Yeah. I can't see any reason why they wouldn't want to, because really, you know, the founders have helped the company get where they are today. Do they have to? No, they do not, because that wasn't promised as part of the foundership fee of $97. They are adhering to what they have promised, and that is to provide us with a one-stop shop ecosystem with various digital products and services that we can use, and we can resell. Okay, so it's entirely up to the company, but they don't have to. From Brian Quirk over in Spain. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hi, Red. A while ago, we were told there would be free and paid legal advice. Is this changed now? No idea, to be absolutely honest. If it was said a while ago and we haven't heard anything to the contrary, then it's always been my opinion until we have told differently. Okay, then it still stands. Okay, let's have a look on here. This is Sparrow Bonus. Will resellers be on the rotating company list like us founders? Remember, guys, we are founders now. But as soon as we have that we have to buy, we then become a user. And then we opt in by signing the resellers agreement to be a reseller. This is how we purchase the product. And this is how we sell the product. Okay, by making the commissions on the resale of that product as a reseller. Are resellers going to be part of the rotation of the company list? Okay, in the first stage at the moment, no, they're not, because it's only founders. But once users become a reseller, okay, they will likely be part of the company, same as we are as founders. Are they going to have people coming in through the company, or is it going to be exclusive for founders? I don't know is the answer to that. But are resellers, customer resellers, can they use their referral links to grow their organization? Yeah, of course they can. But as far as the company is concerned, I actually really don't know. We'll have to get more clarification on that one as well. We'll take one more and then we'll make way for Chris Johnson. I do promise I will do a longer Q&A because it really does seem that it is needed. Joe Sordo from Portugal. Hi, Red. OnPassive will be will only distribute future customers to founders who pay for products, or all those who join our ecosystem, regardless of whether they buy products or not. OnPassive will only distribute future customers to founders who pay for products. No. Everybody who joins OnPassive, okay, that hasn't come through your referral link, they go into the rotator. You then get that person dropping into your organization. It is pot luck whether that person buys a product or doesn't. This is part and parcel, guys, of why nobody can tell you how much you're going to make in OnPassive, because it all is sales based. Okay. And nobody knows. I might get 10 people and 10 people buy a product. You might get 10 people and only one person buys a product. It is the luck of the draw at the end of the day. Okay. Are the founders going to get the same amount of people? Yes. As far as the rotator or OnPassive giving the founders users into their organization, yes, they'll get the same, but there's no guarantee on how many of those people will then go on to buy a product in the future. Okay, so it's a good question though, Joe, and one that people need to understand is that we'll get the same amount of users, but there's no guarantee on how many of those users will then go on to purchase the product. But what OnPassive will do is that they will market to your users on your behalf. They'll give them offers. They'll show them new things, new products. They'll have their email. They'll be part of what you're doing. They'll invite them to see other stuff. And that is the beauty about what OnPassive is going to do for us. They might be in your organization, but OnPassive will continually market to your customer base, okay, to offer them other products, services of OnPassive and what it can do for them. Okay, guys, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been great questions again, as always. I will get round to doing a Zoom or even on O-Connect, a Q&A session okay, that we can really go into depth and invite a lot of people on, and we can go through as much stuff as I personally know. Remember, guys, I don't know everything, okay, and I don't profess to knowing everything, but I will always be honest with you, and if I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. Okay, but if I don't believe something, then I will say that as well. Anyway, guys, thanks so much. Let's go over and see Chrissy's on now, Marty at the top of the hour, and obviously Rob Lynn on 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. That's it from me.